Today I'm going to do a Cooper's Hawk variation on a Clover Club. Clover Club is actually a super cool cocktail. It predates Prohibition. It was first created in the Clover Club, which was a men-only club that started back in the 1900s in New York. So the first thing we're going to do is combine gin. I know some of you are not gin fans out there. You can substitute vodka if you want. No, I won't tell anyone. So we're going to start out with 4 ounces of gin. And the reason I like gin in this cocktail is it adds a really incredible aromatic characteristic to the drink. Those herbal flavors work really nicely with the sweetness of raspberry. Now, this drink traditionally calls for raspberry syrup. Rather than raspberry syrup, we're going to use raspberry wine, which I think is a little bit more complex than just straight syrup. So we're going to do 1 ounce of raspberry wine, and then to that I'll also add an ounce of lemon juice to give it some nice acidity, an ounce of simple syrup, and then the last key thing that I'm going to add to this is an egg white. Now, you can take an egg and just crack it, pull the white out, or you can also do a little shortcut and do packaged egg whites. If you're going to do bottled egg whites like that, do an ounce. That's probably about the right amount. Now, what egg whites do to a drink is they add this really incredible foaminess to it. A really beautiful, wonderful, creamy texture as well. And now we're going to do what's called dry shaking. So you'll notice there's no ice in here now. So I'm going to give this a really good shake. Now, after doing the dry shake, you can see it's already starting to get foamy. Now to that, I'm going to add a little ice. So there's lots of great traditional drinks that use egg white like this. Pisco sour is a really famous one as well, which is quite delicious. But you'll notice now, as I pour this drink, that beautiful frothy consistency. And then we'll finish it off with a little garnish of raspberries. There you are. One of my favorite drinks with a little bit of a Cooper's Hawk twist. That is delicious. You know what I love about this is, like I was saying before, with that gin, you get this very herbal component that comes in, which really adds a lot of complexity to the drink. I did say you're welcome to use vodka if you're not a gin fan, but I do think that those herbs really round out the drink well. The raspberry wine is also quite good because rather than being just a simple raspberry flavor of raspberry syrup, again, you get a little bit more complexity that comes through with it. And then that egg white just adds this really creamy, soft texture to it. You can see the egg white starting to settle out onto the top of the glass there, which is, again, the first sip that you get is that lovely froth. And that little bit of lemon juice in there as well keeps it refreshing, makes you want to come back and keep drinking more.